It started with one sentence that froze the internet. When Timothée Chalamet sat down with Vogue and was asked about Kylie Jenner, he didn't dodge, joke, or give the usual celebrity soft landing. He said, "I have nothing to say." No smile, no follow-up. Just silence that sounded less like privacy and more like someone stepping away without actually saying it. And the reaction online was instant. People weren't asking what he meant. They were asking what changed. The strange part was how he tried to make it sound thoughtful, as if he wasn't avoiding the topic, just that there was nothing worth acknowledging. But that didn't feel neutral. It felt like distance wrapped in philosophy. And before anyone could recover from the awkward moment, the interview shifted into a completely different tone. Timothée started talking about entering a new phase of life, mentioning people around him, like Zendaya, who are leveling up and finding stability. Yet somehow Kylie's name never came up, not even by accident. Then came the curveball that shocked even people who don't follow celebrity news. When he was asked if he could see himself becoming a parent one day, Timothée didn't hesitate. He said yes, and even went into a whole reflection about how creating a family is part of our purpose. He talked about another celebrity bragging about not having kids and said the whole attitude felt bleak. His tone wasn't casual. It sounded like someone who genuinely wants a family in his future. But that didn't line up with anything being reported just weeks earlier. Sources claimed he didn't want to step into a father figure role with Kylie's kids, and now he's suddenly talking about wanting children of his own someday. That shift didn't just confuse fans, it raised a bigger question. If he wants a family, why did Kylie feel completely left out of that conversation? Especially when she has openly said she's ready for more children. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, Kylie was still putting effort into the relationship. She reportedly flew all the way to Budapest just to support him during filming. She was calling, checking in, and trying to keep things steady, all while balancing 2 kids and multiple businesses. But insiders said Timothée wasn't matching that energy. His focus was work, not romance. And while that might make sense for someone promoting a major film, it created a dynamic where one person was showing up and the other wasn't. People tried to explain it away by saying Timothée doesn't like public relationships, but that fell apart fast. Because everyone remembered how openly affectionate he was with Lily Rose Depp. Those photos were everywhere, and there was nothing private about that romance. He wasn't hiding then, so why now? Then everything took a dramatic turn at Kris Jenner's 70th birthday, hosted at Jeff Bezos' house. Kylie arrived flashing her middle finger at cameras. And this wasn't a low-key event. Oprah, Adele, Mariah Carey, Tyler Perry, and Snoop Dogg were all there. Yet Kylie was the only one showing that kind of energy. It didn't look accidental. It didn't look classy. It looked like someone sending a message without saying a word. The moment went viral within hours, almost like it was meant to. And when she later posted a playful video joking about giving her friends only 1 chip, the energy felt more chaotic than carefree. Fans laughed. Hailey hyped her up, but people noticed something deeper. Kylie didn't look relaxed. She looked like someone trying not to think. That's the kind of energy that shows up when someone is hurt, but pretending everything is fine. At the same time, Kylie started appearing everywhere. Fashion events, family gatherings, parties, while Timothée stayed completely separate. He continued his press tour, answering questions like he had nothing tying him down. There were no sightings of them together, no subtle confirmations, no shared moments. They were moving like 2 people living totally different lives. People close to Kylie said she kept brushing it off, acting like it wasn't a big deal. But her behavior told a different story. When Kylie feels ignored, she doesn't disappear. She gets louder. More posts, more glam, more appearances. It's her way of reminding herself she's still desired, still relevant, still the main character. But even her sisters noticed the shift. Kim and Kendall reportedly tried to calm her down because Kylie was snapping faster than usual and getting irritated anytime Timothy's name came up. Then came the captions. Short, aesthetic, and suspiciously timed. They looked inspirational on the surface, but underneath they sounded like someone trying to hide disappointment. Every post dropped right after rumors or headlines. It didn't feel random, it felt reactive, like someone speaking without actually speaking. The hardest part for Kylie is that she's not used to being uncertain. She usually controls the narrative. When a relationship goes public, when it stays private, when it ends. But this time, she wasn't leading anything. She was waiting. And for someone at her level, that hits differently. Friends say she's been opening up privately, asking whether she misread everything, whether she pushed too hard, whether she was holding onto something already slipping away. Meanwhile, Timothee hasn't fueled the rumors or cleared them. He hasn't said anything dramatic. But in situations like this, silence becomes its own statement. Sometimes not speaking says more than talking ever could. Kylie has been trying to hold the image together, smiling for photos, keeping her brand polished, pretending the noise isn't getting to her. But the tension is visible. People around her say she's juggling anger, confusion, and heartbreak while still trying to look unbothered. And when someone starts filling every minute of their life to avoid thinking, it usually means something big is sitting underneath the surface. Right now, all the signs point in one direction. Separate schedules, emotional imbalance, cryptic messaging, a sudden spike in public appearances. These aren't random moments. They're the early stages of a story that hasn't fully unfolded yet. And the quiet part is this. People don't break all at once. They crack slowly. One unanswered question at a time. One interview where someone says, "I have nothing to say." And suddenly everything feels different. So now the world isn't waiting for a breakup announcement. It's watching the silence. Because silence always speaks first. And if this keeps building, something is going to spill over soon. The only question is who says it out loud first. If you want the next update the moment it drops, make sure you're here. Because this story isn't cooling down anytime soon.